Hello, everyone. God bless you. God bless you. Today we'll be talking about premature ejaculation. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know, everyone, where you're watching from. ¿Cómo estás? Hola. Bonsoir, bonjour, bon après-midi. Just let me know where you're watching from. Oh my God. My laptop's gone off. Wagwan, please just give me a sec. I need to connect my laptop to the charger. Hello everyone, just give me a bit. Let me connect I want to get my charger. My laptop is actually gone off. Welcome everyone. Sorry about that. I was trying to connect my laptop. It's very difficult to do lives without, yeah, I'm back. Hello, beloved. Yes. Welcome everyone. Let me greet people for like a couple of minutes. I'm Gwendolyn Halle. I'm a medical microbiologist and I'm streaming live from Cameroon, Douala, Cameroon. Hi everyone. Hope you're doing awesome. Logan, Wagwan, how you doing? Call me Otto. Okay, hi Otto. What time is it here? It's about 22:58. That's 10:58 p.m. Hi Kennedy. Hi, Cassandra White. How you guys doing? Hi, everyone. Today we'll be talking about premature ejaculation. And I'm doing this video for all my beloved subscribers and those who send me emails. I'm doing this because I have tons of emails I have to reply to concerning premature ejaculation, maintaining erections, and I think that it's a topic that needs to be spoken of. I think that, and I believe that you know, a poor sex life can actually impact a person's output, whether it's male or female. If someone has is struggling sexually, is not happy with their sexual life, if somebody is experiencing premature ejaculation, retrograde, no ejaculation, and what have you, especially a man, it affects how he looks at himself, how he relates with others, especially the opposite sex. So having a healthy sex life is good. Sexual health is so important. It's so important because it's health. And when a man or a woman isn't happy sexually, it impacts how they look at themselves. It impacts their output. It impacts the way the way they pour out themselves. It has a big impact, a big impact, massive impact. It has a massive impact on the way people view themselves. So if you have a male, particularly we're talking about men today. Hi, Joseph, you're welcome. If you have a male and let's say that he's struggling with premature ejaculation or no ejaculation or retrograde ejaculation, it's going to be very difficult for him to, firstly, he'll think there's something wrong with him. Secondly, the way he's going to treat his spouse, the female he's in a relationship with, it's not going to be the same. So it's very vital, guys. I want us all to see how important having a healthy sex life is. We cannot push this away. We cannot just say, oh, let's forget about it. A lot of couples today can't even say they're happy. And if you want to find out the root cause of their problem, is their sexual life. The problem is in the bedroom. So we do these lives so that we can share, ideas. I learn, you learn. I don't know everything, but I can tell you from right from uni, like when we had lecturers who were really, really hammering on the importance of our sexual health, our reproductive health. Right from uni, I had the best. I can say my lecturers were the best in the world, or are the best in the world, because they really hammered on how important sexual health is, reproductive health is to an individual, whether you're male or female. Before we start this live, we are going to be doing this live for exactly an hour. And I'll be taking questions towards the end of the live. And I wanted to share with you guys this topic so that it can add to your sex life. It can improve your sex life. But before we dive in, almost 80% of our viewers are not subscribers. Guys, I go all out for you, 100%. doing free counseling, replying emails for free, doing everything for free. Please go out 100% for me as well. Please smash the subscribe button. It doesn't bite. It doesn't bite, guys. It doesn't bite. Just show me some love. And yeah, show me some love. Go out 100% for me as well. So, in regards to premature ejaculation, I had to write premature release because YouTube is very sensitive with premature ejaculation. So premature ejaculation is a very common, or is very common with a lot of men these days. And also because, you know, there are a lot of factors that contribute to this. You know, there are 4 factors that could cause a male to start having premature ejaculation. And I'm just going to summarize this. I think I spoke about this in a couple of my videos, but I'm just going to summarize this. That's for those who haven't had the chance to watch the videos. We are going to look about the medical part, the health part. We are going to look about the spiritual part. We are going to look about the psychological part. We are going to look about hygiene. Now, let's start with hygiene. If your partner is unkempt, it's very, very easy. I mean, you're going to be having reoccurring, this reoccurrent or recurring premature ejaculation. So it's very important that you discuss with your spouse. If your spouse is not hygienic, please guys, we cannot put this out the window. If your spouse is not hygienic, if she doesn't shave, if she has a funny odor down there, you have to tell her. You have to tell her. And also, as a man, you have to be neat. In fact, don't get involved in sexual health. Don't get involved in sexual intercourse, in coitus, if you are not hygienic. Shave. If you are uncircumcised, pull back your foreskin and clean. It will surprise you that a lot of women that have recurrent or recurring vaginal itches or discharges or infections is gotten from the men. A lot of men are not clean. They don't clean their manhood. They don't wash their manhood. They don't shave. You need to pull back your foreskin and clean your penis well. It's very important. We cannot leave this out of the equations, because how would you explain that a female just came out from taking maybe drugs for candidiasis or thrush, or maybe she had trichomonas, or maybe she had some funny infections due to, some bacteria or some fungi, and she still gets it again immediately when she starts having sex with you. So you have to teach your spouse how she should clean herself from front to back, from her clitoris going back to her anus, and you as a man should clean. If you are not circumcised, please make sure you shower before sex. Your spouse, if you really want to enjoy intercourse and avoid having premature ejaculation due to constant discharges or infections from your spouse, please clean yourself properly. It is easy, or it's very easy for a woman to develop infections from a man. It's very easy, because the tube from the urethra is very short, the bladder is very short. And women are more prone or susceptible to having vaginal infections than men. So men, please clean up. Because if your partner is not hygienic, if she smells, she has a discharge, you are going to be having premature ejaculation. So I have spoken about one factor and I've given you some points on how to fix that, to fix premature ejaculation when it comes to hygiene. Shave, make sure you shave. And when your spouse is going for treatment, it's also important you go as well. Please, if you're not hygienic, no intercourse. The next point is psychologically. How do you look at yourself? Do you love your body? If you're overweight, work out, go to the gym, play football. Look at yourself differently. You see, if you've had traumas in life, if you've had childhood traumas, if you've had a bad relationship, if you don't heal, you cannot enjoy intimacy. If you have been assaulted, if you have been taken advantage of, if you have been abused maybe by a female or looked down on by an ex, or by an ex-partner, if you don't heal, you're still going to be having premature ejaculation. Take away anxiety, stress, take away depression. And let me say this, taking coffee or caffeine to stay alert constantly would destroy your nervous system when you get to the age of 55. When we did toxicology, I remember my toxicology class, coffee was one of the ingredients or the products we spoke about. And we spoke about, and I think it's very broad. I mean, how it affects the body in the long run. If you want to keep enjoying your sex life, have a blissful sex life, when you get to the age of 50 plus 50, you have to cut down on alcohol. Stop it. If you want to stay alert, stay focused, go for exercises. Take other herbs that will keep you alert but will not affect you in the long run. There's cloves. There are many. There's turmeric. There's cumin. There's cardamom. There are many, many other herbs, many other plants that can keep you alert. Turmeric, there's ginger. There's garlic that can, help you with cognition. If you're somebody who works a lot and you get tired and you can't focus or doing sexual intercourse, why don't you take something that's natural and that won't damage you in long run? Why don't you? So when it comes to cognition, please don't depend on coffee. Please. Majority of the men that I speak to take coffee for this, to stay focused. Like trying to help themselves, fix premature ejaculation because they think they are tired, they think they have a lot on their mind, so coffee is going to keep them alert. Keep coffee aside and take what's natural. You can even take green tea, but don't abuse it. You can take green tea for a week, you swap, you take turmeric, you swap, you take cloves. Cloves is amazing for cognition, I'm telling you. While I was in India, I had cloves tea, and they always do it with milk. They have it already mixed. You just, open the sachet, you pour hot water. Amazing. I couldn't sleep. It was that good. My brain was so alert. So there are a lot of things we can take, guys. There are a lot of things we can take that will help us. If you're feeling stressed, go for exercises. Go around. If you're having a lot of nightmares, you have to deal with it. If some things have happened to you, the size of your manhood, you have to tell yourself, you fix it, or I've given a lot of tips. You go for exercises, lose weight so your manhood looks bigger. You have to tell yourself, I am enough, I'm good. And don't date females that look down on men. Don't date a female who will look down on you because of of the size of your penis. My previous life, I spoke about how to make your manhood look bigger. And I think you should watch that live. And I did other videos concerning this. Please, there are ways you can do it. And one thing, nota bene, please do not take Viagra. You see, all the homemade Viagras I'm giving you, it has minimal, like the side effects on it in the long run. I mean, if you take it like the way I'm telling you, 2 months in, 2 months out, 3 months in, 3 months out, you wouldn't have any negative side effects. If you take, like, cloves are good, but if you abuse the intake of cloves, it can leave you with a dry mouth. It can give you stomach discomfort. That's because you have abused the intake. So this is why I advise that it's good to rotate. Always rotate these homemade Viagras. If you are taking any pharmaceutical Viagra, I am telling you, by the time you hit 55, you will be dead down there. You will be finished. It will mess you up. Also, if you are into pornography, you can't get out of premature ejaculation or erectile dysfunction if you are into pornography. Pornography will mess you up. It will mess up your erections. I know a lot of people that I'm counseling now, and some of them are telling me, oh, that, first thing I always ask them, are you into masturbation, into pornography? And they say yes. And I just know that down there it's finished. They have no control. One thing is, when you keep watching pornography, it already makes you to have to value yourself less. That's because you are looking at the size of the man's penis that has been, magnified and edited and all that, and you're thinking, oh, that's what a woman needs. And I've taught, and I have been teaching us that a woman doesn't really need something big, you understand, for her to be satisfied. Trust me on that. Trust me. So another thing that pornography does and masturbation does, the images remain in your head. So even while you're with your partner, those images keep playing in your head. In fact, your partner, you believe that your partner is not, in fact, you will never be satisfied with your partner. Because the images will be stored in your subconscious, in your memory. So it's very important that, very important that we stay out of pornography, we stay out of masturbation. Very important. So I've given us some points on B, on psychologically and how to fix. Now, the next is spiritual. Now, I'm a Christian, and I don't know about some of you watching. I embrace everybody. I help everybody who contacts me when it comes to erectile dysfunction. And I want to tell you, there are some demonic forces that are responsible for erectile dysfunction. And it's very important that you should not leave out the spiritual part of this, especially if you're married. Demons don't love marriage. They don't like marriages. They don't like healthy relationships. Marriage is covenanted by the Almighty God. And it's very important that you should observe your dreams. Do you remember your dreams? What do you dream about? Do you see yourself sleeping with men in the dream, women in the dream? Do you see yourself masturbating in the dream? Do you see yourself doing funny things in the dream? And when you get up, you feel awful. Now, when you feel awful, you feel weird, know that there is a demon involved. That's just because our dreams are a mirror of our lives. You understand? Our daily activities. So this is another point. Now, what should you do? Spiritually, I'm going to give advice as a Christian. Pray about it. Go on fasting. Go on prayers. If you can sort that out, why not go for deliverance at the church? Now, if you are from any other religion, you can still do fasting and prayer. But I'm telling you, do not leave out the spiritual part. The spiritual part. They are demons, they are evil forces that cause erectile dysfunction. Now, when we come to the medical part, like it's so deep and so broad. So deep and so broad. Now, we are looking at diseases that cause premature ejaculation. Many nervous problem, cardiovascular problem, autoimmune diseases, diabetes, high blood pressure, and what have you. There are health challenges that actually, cause erectile dysfunction or premature ejaculation. And I know a lot of men are struggling with this, and I always advise that no matter the challenge you're going through, don't give up. Don't give up. You cannot give up on your own life. You cannot give up on yourself. This is a no retreat, no surrender affair, because your sexual life is, your sexual health plays a huge role in your output in life, especially if you're married. Your sexual health, your reproductive health cannot be pushed under the table. And this is an aside. This is an aside. Please, fathers, mothers, adults, teach your younger children, teach your kids right from the age of 3 years old, 4 years old, how to check themselves, how important their sexual or reproductive health is. You can't leave this out. Some people who are experiencing very, very, tertiary complications when it concerns their sexual health or reproductive health, and I'm talking for both male and females, are people who neglected their sexual health and reproductive health, or they were ignorant, they were never thought about anything concerning their sexual health or reproductive health. In fact, in some communities, sexual health and reproductive health comes up only when marriage is involved, or when the woman is even pregnant. In fact, while the woman is pregnant, she has no clue. She doesn't even know what to do. So